Hello everybody and welcome back into Bell Center from downtown Montreal. The Montreal Canadiens and the Toronto Maple Leafs in their second and final meeting this season. Leafs will go and flip on the road. The Habs will go in their retros tonight at home. Here we go. Leafs Habs, second final time this year. The Leafs took the opener 2-1 in a shootout back in Toronto. Matthews trying to dish off to Brody, spinning back is Matthews, and it's sent back down the Leaf ice. Riley going back to get it, shoved his man off the puck. Leafs have it with Marner. Up for Matthews. Through center. Turning with it. Now brings it in and fires it into the far corner. Savard has it, and here come the Habs to the middle of the ice. Caulfield on that left wing. He'll enter now. Moving in. No shot. Marner took it away and banks it off the boards and out again. Matthews had some words with Suzuki. Here's Caulfield. A shot to the net. And that's kicked out by Murray, his first test tonight. Now picked up Drouin. Leafs can't clear. Here's a shot. Suzuki in front. Centering that, Habs, Drouin, he'll put it on goal. That stopped the rebound, they score! Bouncing puck in front, I believe it's Cole Caulfield. And yes, indeed it is, it's 1-0 Habs. So Montreal with a 1-0 lead, it comes early. Here's Savard to the net, stopped by Murray. And a penalty coming now, and it's going against Toronto. Gallagher fired it off Murray. Rebound backed off him, he made the save. And now the Habs will go to the power play as well. My goodness. What a goal by the Montreal Canadiens. That's why you need to be on the ice and be in that position. Caulfield makes Toronto pay, and now a power play as well. Face-off will come here to the right side of the Maple Leaf net. Coming up after this, the Toronto Marlies, the Lehigh Valley Phantoms. We hope you're excited for that. Draw one. Here's center. Doc to Hoffman. That's blocked on its way through. Here's Doc again with it. To the net. Spinning centers. Gurianov. Dvorak in front. That rolls away from Doc. Got it back with a shot. And Murray's on it. Rebound. They score! It's Brendan Gallagher. And it's 2-0 Habs early in this one. So Montreal with a 2-0 lead. It's a power play goal. And it's a big one for Brendan Gallagher. He needs that to get back on his feet. Here's a shot that's stopped by Murray, and he's going to decide to hold on to that. A big goal, and Habs, who were quiet in the first game against Toronto. Leafs were quiet as well. Went to a shootout, 2-1. Leafs would win. It was Pride night. Here's the draw, one back, Habs have it again. Savard, centered for Gallagher, in behind the net. Here's a pass that came out in front. Leafs are there, but they get it down the ice. And they'll go back to the Maple Leaf zone on the icing call. Leafs have had a hard time winning these past few meetings here from Bell Center. Trying to snap that streak in their flip sides tonight, which has been a jersey that has not been working well for them in recent years. But here's a step. Mitch Marner to the net. He scores! A breakaway goal off the draw. Ricochet up the ice. He takes off. No one can catch him on the way. And Marner has cut the lead in half here in the opening period. That's a big goal for Toronto to get right back in this hockey game after giving up 2 in a row early. They get one back. 2-1 game. So face-off will come back to center ice here. Mitch Marner with a big one for the Maple Leafs. And that changes momentum momentarily. Draw one by Matthews. That's played but given away Savard. Gallagher's on it. Habs inside again to the net. Looking centers. Gurianov. They have a passing lane. Here's Matheson. Playing it off Savard. They score! It's tipped in front. And it's 3-1 in the first. And it's going to be Kirby Dach. So the Habs running away here in the opening period. Kirby Dach has his 4th of the season. Montreal 3, Toronto 1. Here's Caulfield. He has a lane. Shoots! Murray made the save on that. Much needed. That's given away. Leafs will chip it out to center ice, but haven't gotten the puck back. Pull Caulfield through center. In over the line. To the net. Caulfield! He's stopped. Point blank by Murray. Hall picks up. He'll fire down the ice. And that will be icing called against the Maple Leafs. Oh my goodness, what a first period here. Kirby Dach, where he needs to be on the ice, makes the Maple Leafs pay. And man, the Habs have looked good in this opening period. Here's Savard playing it off to Matheson. Tip back to the point for Savard. He gave that away. Bunting. O'Reilly's there. That's given away. Savard away. Stopped by Murray. Back to the point. Caulfield with it. He fires right on. Tavares. Now Bunting. Leafs out to center. Here's Michael Bunting. Has help with him to the net. Dropped in front. And where was it? A good block by the Habs. Here they come with Caulfield the other way. Making his way to the net. Suzuki no shot. Hall took it away. Here come the Leafs through center. Kerfoot turning back with it. Leafs get onside, but it is offside. 2:07 to go here in the first. 3-1 Montreal. So here's the draw. It will come just outside the Montreal line. What a game we've had so far here today. Well, the Habs have looked good, haven't they? And they need to look good. They're on a little bit of a tough stretch right now, but the last few games have been looking up for them, and this one especially. Here's Hoffman in front, and Murray got on top of that. Giving away, it goes into the corner. Leafs after it. Now it's picked up by Yarncroke, and he gave that away. Muzzin gets it out to center, but that's all he could do is Habs bring it inside and just clear it in, and that will do it for this first period. Maybe one last look from behind the net in front. That's blocked by Muzzin. 3-1 Montreal after one. Shots to goal in the game are 15-2. Montreal a 3-1 lead after one. The hits are 3-1 Toronto. Face off 7-3 Habs. Power plays the Canadiens 1-for-1. Toronto hasn't had one. 3-1 Montreal after one. Welcome into the second period. There is no excuses, but the Leafs did play the night before against the Capitals at home before taking the road to play this game tonight. Winning 2-1 last night over the Washington Capitals on home ice. Now on the road for the next five. Caulfield bringing it in. Has it in front. Saved by Murray. Big one there. Here come the Leafs. Mitch Marner might have Matthews. Centers it across and it misses. Here's Morgan Riley spinning. Trying to get a man off him. Drouin to Suzuki and out to center come the Canadiens. In over the line. Taken to the board side. That's Matthews on it. Dropped off for Marner. In over the line. Here's Marner to the net. Played it in front and deflected away. Savard. Here's Suzuki, and here come the Habs out again. The Leafs looking for that seam pass. It hasn't been there. The Habs doing a great job of covering it. Caulfield gave it away. Here's Marner again. Mitch Marner with speed. He'll drop it off. Here's Nylander in front, taken down. What a hit. And the Canadiens have been defensive well tonight. Here's Caulfield left side. Spinning with it. Drops it off. Drouin in front. Caulfield stopped by Murray. Tavares for Marner. Leafs will get it out to center. Here's Edmondson to the middle of the ice and brought right back in by the Canadiens. Gallagher with a lane. That's blocked by Brody. Here's Morgan Riley ahead to Michael Bunting. Bunting is in, taken down, and O'Reilly tried to bring it to the goal, but it missed him. Now Gurianov 2-on-1. Gallagher stopped, looking for his second of the night. Here's Bunting through center. Has Tavares on that wing. Tavares gave it away, and out it comes again. Kirby Dach. In over the Toronto line, right wing. There's Hall to get it out for Yarncroke. Kelly Yarncroke taken along the board side, going back after it and took his man down. Weidman. There's Edmondson again out to center. Yarncroke back to Muzzin. Trying to play it ahead. There's Gallagher with the lane to the net. Stopped. Bouncing puck. They have it again, and that's fired off the mark and wide. Hall for Kerfoot. Montreal is not taking their foot off the gas in this one, but here comes Kerfoot. Shoots! He scores! Alex Kerfoot with a roofer. Gets Toronto right back in the game here in the second period. They haven't looked like the better team, but they find a way to score, and they're back within one. Alex Kerfoot will get the goal. Big one for the Maple Leafs. Coming past the halfway mark of the second to bring Toronto within one. Here's the draw to center ice. One back by the Maple Leafs. The pass ahead to Camp. Back on the ice. Good signs for Toronto. Winds up. Fires. And a save made by Jake Allen. Has to race back. Shen firing. It goes high over the net. Bouncing around. They score! What a bounce! And Sam Lafferty is there to cash in. And the game is tied. What a setup by the Maple Leafs. Just put it to the net. You never know. Banks off the top of the boards. Bounces off the top of the net out front. And Lafferty is there to put it in. Sam Lafferty gets the goal. And the Maple Leafs have tied it here in the second period at 3 apiece. Back-to-back good shifts. They work well. Here's Savard. That's given away. Now Giordano gets it out. And here come the Leafs. Giordano. And he's taken back by it. But will look to re-enter the zone. Now he does. Gave that away. Hoffman. Great defensive play by the Habs. That's played off Savard through the middle of the ice. Anderson dished off to Dvorak. Camp took it away. Bounces it off the board and races after it. It's down into the Montreal zone. Allen plays that. It's off the boards and it will just get out. Here's Hoffman on the wing. Makes his way in. Dvorak to the net. That rolls away from him. Gets it back in front. Sticked away by the Maple Leafs. Here comes David Camp for Toronto. Camp getting by. Was hit but has Aston Reese looking, shooting. And he just missed that. Aston Reese back. There's a shot. That's deflected away by Allen. Camp banks it off the boards. The Leafs can't hold the zone. There's Riley. Back to Achari. One of the Leafs limping off as here come the Habs on the steal. Anderson trying to get it to the net. Sharp side. Stopped by Murray at the buzzer. It's 3-3 through 40. Shots on goal in the game are 20 for the Habs, 7 for the Leafs, 3-3 after 2. Hits are 8-5 Montreal, faceoffs 9-4 Montreal, power plays the Habs 1-for-1. Toronto hasn't had one. 3-1 the scoring in the first for Montreal, the scoring in the second 2-0 for Toronto. We head into the third, tied at 3. Welcome into the third period tonight from the Bell Center. The Leafs and the Canadiens, second and final meeting this year. 3-3, we need the third. Here's Matthews. He'll bring it in. Winding up, shooting. That was blocked and never got through. Dropped it back to Nylander. It comes back out and down the ice. Brody back to get it for Toronto in the corner on it. Chipped up for Marner. Here's Mitch Marner through center. Might have help with him. Slowing it down. Playing it in front. And a save made by Allen. Austin Matthews was trying to release. Didn't have much space or time. Jake Allen just had to put out the glove to stop that one. Face-off coming here. Left side of the net. Draw one back. Here's Brody looking for a lane off the draw. Spins and fires, and it's off the blocker of Allen. Nylander to Brody, and another shot. Jake Allen has the answer on that. Suzuki to Caulfield, out to center. Spinning with it. Plays off to Matheson. Here's Drouin from that wing. Matthews trying to take it away. Marner for Matthews. Back for Mitch Marner. Here come the Leafs again. Marner taken away by the Canadiens. Out to center, Suzuki. Caulfield in over the line to the net. And the Leafs took him off the puck. Hall. That was Matheson who got it back for Montreal. And now at center, Caulfield entering the Leaf zone from the blue line. Gave that away, Bunting. Michael Bunting. Matheson. Here's Drouin entering again to the net. Doc firing. It's off a leg and wide. Justin Hall for the Leafs. They've been tired here in the third period. You can tell. Too many giveaways as Bunting gets it ahead to Hall and out again. Here's Justin Hall. Here comes Toronto. Hall across! And it's off the side of the net. Ryan O'Reilly scoring both goals last night against Washington in the 2-1 win at home. Here's Doc. Off to Savard. Through center with Gurianov and taken away by Hall. Up for Matthews. He was headed to the bench, but now he's still on. Matthews in. Shoots! Bad angle! Rebound! That one off the back of the goal. Here's Doc. Through center, Habs coming away with it. Matthews gave it away. Gallagher to the net. He scores! With 8 to go. 4-3 Habs. They're back on top. Gallagher with his second of the night. So Montreal has done it all night long to the Leafs. Here they come again. That's stopped. It goes into the corner. Giordano ahead to Bunting. Here come the Leafs through center. They'll just get it in deep. Gallagher's back to it. And getting up slowly is Michael Bunting. Here's Doc giving away. Giordano for Toronto. Here he comes with the puck taken there. Ryan O'Reilly now. O'Reilly with a race to it. Spinning it off. Still has the puck. And still spinning with it. O'Reilly shoots. That one is stopped. No traffic in front. Easy look for Jake Allen. Here's Doc spinning with it. Coming down to the final minutes of this third period. 4-3 Montreal on top. Entering from that left wing Leafs off the bench on line changes. Here's Jarnkrok dropping it back. Kerfoot shooting, and Jake Allen there, and he will hold on. We're down to 3:10 to play. So here's the face-off. Left side of the net. One back by the Canadiens. A must-win on that draw. They get it out to center with Drouin. Leafs trying to take it away. They do now. Alex Kerfoot to the net. Try to open him up. Rebound. They score! It's Noel Achari in front of the net to cash home and tie the game again. Look at where Achari is on the ice. This is why you have to cover him, and they did not. And Achari makes them pay late here in the third period. Allen a good save, but can't get across to that right post in time, and that's just an easy tap-in for Noel Achari. And the Leafs have tied it again. 1:57 to go. 4-4 game from Montreal. Weidman off to Edmondson. Here's Suzuki. No game has been easy here in Bell Center for the Leafs in the past 5 years. That's play down the ice. The Habs are back to get it. On the ice and call. We're under a minute to go in regulation time. 4-4 from Bell Center. We hope you're enjoying it. It's been a wild one, back and forth all night long. Habs have had the lead every time. The Leafs have had to come back every time. But here's a steal. Noel Achari to win it. And he gets it ahead. Jarnkrok will poke it in deep. Weidman is on it. Leafs get it back. Kerfoot to Jarnkrok, spinning it off. Still has it. Dropping back for Brody. Has a lane. Shooting. That's blocked. Kerfoot, no shot. TJ Brody was there. Leafs keep it in. Morgan Riley in. Shoots. That's blocked by Caulfield and brought out by Drouin. Leafs keep it in. Achari. Achari gave that away to Weidman. Out to center comes Caulfield to the middle of the ice. He has Suzuki to the net. That one will roll on to Matt Murray. Achari up for Kerfoot. Leafs get it out. 20 seconds to go here in the third period. Looking and dropping off. That's given away. Here's Gallagher to the middle of the ice, and he turned that over to Kerfoot. Off the boards. That's given away. Gallagher to it again. Achari will just get it in deep. Edmondson. Here's Suzuki with Gallagher. Gurianov on that wing. He'll center. Suzuki. Gallagher shoots. It's blocked. And we're going to go to overtime. 4-4 after 3 tonight from the Bell Center. Extra time required on this back-to-back for the Leafs. Shots to goal in the game are 23-15 Canadiens. 4-4 game. The hits are 12-7 Montreal. Faceoffs 13-6 Montreal. Power plays, the Habs have had the only one. They're 1 for 1. 4-4, we go to overtime. Welcome into overtime. No game has been easy for the Leafs this season. All of them have been tight, and most of them have gone to extra time. Here's the face-off. One back control by the Habs. Savard. He gave it away. Marner with Matthews. Marner to Matthews. What a stop. Jake Allen. A big one here in overtime early. Looking for a 2-on-1 finish was Marner and Matthews. Now Brody's back on it. Brody through center. Has Marner again with Matthews. The shot stopped. Rebound in front was blocked. And here come the Habs the other way. Brody trying to defend. Habs to the net. That's given away. Stopped. Rebound. They score! Bouncing puck, and Suzuki found it at the side of the net. And the Habs win it in overtime. Jake Allen with a game saver the other way. The Habs come back and cash in to put it away. So Montreal gets away with the W. The two teams will split the season set. Both games went to extra time. The Leafs took the first one 2-1 in a shootout. Montreal takes this one 5-4 in overtime.